Hello and welcome everyone. So, I kind of last time realized that my Biohazard build may be too easy. So I've considered to say that, alright, maybe we should say that I actually have to at least try to fight the enemy instead of just poison it and then just call it a day. But first, I'm gonna try to go in here. The easiest way would be to go over here and then the usual way, this way. You know, maybe I should also get so I get stamina back faster. God damn it. So I can't test stamina consumption without actually being in combat. That's annoying. Now, the area we're about to go through can be slightly annoying because of lightning. And lightning hitting water in this game actually causes a shockwave. By the way, for anyone wondering, the entire DLC is going to be spoiled tomorrow. The entire DLC is going to be completely spoiled. From Software apparently don't realize how big a part of the game the discovery process is. And they've chosen to do so. Oh well, let's have Red Bull show an entire playthrough of the game. Hello, Kelly. How are you doing, Kelly? Where is the entrance? But yeah, how you been doing, Gally? It is going surprisingly well. The moment we got our weapon, things started going a lot better. In fact, it's only in these ruins that there are any risk of us dying, as of late. I went up against the Scion, and I just, well, poisoned it, and gave it Scarlet Rot, and then I just kept running from it. Because the thing is, Scarlet Rot and Poison can actually stack. As in, they have two separate ticks on it. And no, I'm not kidding. It is actually that broken. $1,200 runes, and we need how many? 10,800. Oh, nice. No, it's like saying that you are poisoned and poisoned at the same time. It's two different kinds of poison, and that's it. So yeah, that's why I'm not really sure how much sense it makes that that it's like that. Now we are in this room because, well, we need something that we don't have yet. Are you looking forward to the DLC? Supposedly the entire DLC will be spoiled tomorrow by Red Bull. They're going to play through the entire thing. I'm not gonna watch it. And yeah, that was what I was complaining about earlier. I'm complaining about the fact that it seems like From Software is unaware how big a part this discovery part is of the game. And I don't like that Red Bull is essentially allowed to go on and spoil the entire game. And it's not the first time they do it, or the second time. It is actually the third time they do it. You see, the first time they did it was with Sekiro. The second time they did it was with Elden Ring. And the third time they are doing it, it's with this game. Ha! You don't even have to mean to do it. Yeah, I would say that if they waited until the day of the release, then it would be closer to fine. But the fact that they do it a week before release, that they stream the entire DLC a week before the game comes, no, the DLC is released. That's what I'm against. I do stream, I do intend to stream the entire DLC like they do. However, I do it on release, meaning you don't, you could just, well, wait a week with watching it if you are that interested in the DLC. Alright, so we're doing better this time around than the first time. That's because I've realized how I have to do this area. Alright. Whew! We made it! So, Callie, how much are you planning on playing the DLC when it comes out, as in on day one? Or are you planning to wait a little bit to see if it's actually any good? I'm planning on streaming it the moment I become able to stream it. Hello! Ah, interesting. I'm gonna play it on day one, because chances are it's probably good, and if I wait, then I know I'm gonna get 100,000 spoilers on YouTube. Well, you can thank Red Bull for you getting 100,000 spoilers anyway. And got it! So yeah, thanks to Red Bull, they're going to be 100,000 spoiler anyway. And got it! Let's see, I need to pre-order it soon actually. I haven't done it yet. Oh, alright. And you do remember how to pre-order things digitally, right? Wait, did I just... Yeah, I got Smithing Stone 3. Ha! Got him! Alright, normally I would be against pre-ordering, but this is the one company where you know that you're gonna get quality. Though there have been a single time where the game they made wasn't really for me. I still ended up enjoying the game a lot the second time I went through it, but the game was a hassle to actually get into, in my opinion. That is Sekiro. That's because I'm not much for for having to counter. I don't know about you. Have you ever played Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice? If you have, what did you think about it? And got it! By the way, in this game, at least against 2 bosses, I found out that a good way to fight one set of Crystallians is break their poise once, don't make use of the fact that you broke their poise, let them come back up, and then you can use literally any attack to do full damage to them. It's like the armor that prevents you from dealing a lot of damage disappears. Haven't played Sekiro? Alright. It's probably the hardest From Software game they made, in my opinion. I don't really know shortcut anywhere around here. But yeah, Sekiro, definitely the hardest Soulsborne game because of how it focuses on counters. And gotcha! You like to do counters in Soulsborne games? Wait, have you even played Bloodborne? Bloodborne is in my opinion the easiest one, while a lot of people say, oh, it's one of the harder ones because you can't block any attacks in that game. Well, in that game it's made for you to not having to block attacks. It's made in such a way that you are supposed to not block attacks. And gotcha! Yeah, I have played Bloodborne. It's where I get my aggressive nature from. Nice! But yeah, Bloodborne was also the first one I played. Then I played Dark Souls 3. And then I ended up loving hiding behind shields. Alright, I might be able to upgrade my rapier now. And considering I've been going through the area I've been going through, it might actually be possible for me to also fully upgrade my rapier. No, upgrade my rapier to stage 4. Counters are disgusting. I love counters. And here's the thing. We're using a weapon where every single time we attack with this attack, and also often with this attack, so charge and regular, we are in the situation that our attacks will bounce off. Oh, he's working today from about 15 to about 9, maybe midnight. In case he works to 9, I'm considering doing a midnight stream. However, if he works further than 9, then he will simply miss out on the stream, and that's it. So, unfortunately, yes, he will be missing out on the stream today. Well, there might be a late stream. Alright, so there's a problem here. We're not gonna win. In fact, we're gonna die soon. See, I love that you'll reschedule your streaming for the day frame. Sure, sir. Yeah, and there's also the thing that if you guys write that, hey, I would like to see this game, then I do listen to it. However, that also requires that the person is actually there. Because if a person requests a game and they then don't show up for the requested game, then I don't let them request a game for a long time. And if they request a game after having missed a stream where they requested a game, then I'll tell them, you didn't show up last time, so unless it's one that are actually popular to stream, then not happening. So yeah, I appreciate those that support my streams a lot. That's fun and dumb. Very dumb, but he's fair. Hey! I'm not fair! I am fair. I just wanted to joke around. But yeah, as you could see right there, these enemies alright, so fighting them was a complete no-go. What the? Well, we're screwed. We now have to beat whatever boss comes our way with no healing items. Oh, it's just this guy. There we go. See? See, his armor is completely gone. As long as you break his poise once, he becomes completely unable to fight you. See? That is how you can easily handle a Crystallion. Save recent gameplay. Last minute. Though it didn't even take me a minute. By the way, with the whole rescheduling, to the extent I'm rescheduling is actually that I will stick with the usual schedule at all times. I will do that. However, I might do extra streams if someone really wants to see a game or is going to miss out on the usual stream. Also, I don't really ask because it's kind of personal. But you have a wife? No, I do not.
Hello, my name.
I chose to focus too much on on education. And didn't really have time for that aspect because of it. So yeah, I don't really, haven't really been focusing on that area. Focusing on both would have been a good idea, but I did not. Education is very important. You gotta remember that, sure, it may take, well, the first 9 grades They are gonna take 9 years of your life, and it may be boring and annoying. But trust me, if you make sure to do well with the education from the beginning, then you'll only have to use about 1 or 2 hours of your spare time on, well, homework. Most of the time, at least. So you won't have to spend a lot of extra time on it if you made sure to actually study. And furthermore, it's about maybe 15-20 years of your life in total that'll go to education, and it'll determine the rest of your life. So yeah, better spend the needed time on it. You'll regret it otherwise. Even if school isn't fun. Alright. So now... I got a question. If me and Daniel, for example, were underage, I would ban you for that. The fact is that you just aren't... there's certain streams that you shouldn't watch. I don't know the rules of Twitch regarding that aspect. Alright, let's see. I think I still need one more. Now I should be able to upgrade my weapon. No. I'd say that what you spend your spare time on, that's not my business. You want to watch streams in your spare time? That's fine. Let's see. Ash of War duplication. We do not have a lost Ash of War, unfortunately. Oh shit, we need another 2. Alright, so need another 2 more. That is an interesting multitask. Well, alright. Alright, another 2. There we go. What's that one? Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't see why I would consider banning someone like that. I really don't. It would seem weird to do that, in my opinion. Oh! I was able to upgrade my weapon a lot! And now Dex is in C. Good. Really good. Alright. I wonder if I can get... Oh, thanks. But yeah, honestly, it would seem weird to me if someone would ban them for it. I'd simply ask, why would you ban them for it? It just seems weird. Alright, so let's see. I should probably consider going for the Frenzied Flame ending. Or maybe not.
Hello? Would you donate him on a pilgrim? And when I eat one of those... Oh, now I can feel the You are most kind. The blessing of the fig.
A lot of bigger YouTuber, some smaller streamers banned for it because Twitch 8 seems meant to be 13 plus. Makes sense. Because you'll see a lot under that age. Well, you'll also see a lot over that age making not so wise decisions about what to trust, what not to trust, and so on. Rampart Towers. Oh, it's also Rogier. By the way, I streamed a game named X Defiant recently. Pretty good game. And well, things went great. I somehow ended up with 6 victories in a row, and I didn't lose until I ended up in a match where the enemies had 640 points out of 750, while my team had about 200 points. It was literally impossible. I'd say that is actually a good rule to have, simply because of the fact that why would anyone need to know your age? It is not relevant in any way. Or it should not be relevant. If it becomes relevant, then there are some serious questions to ask. What would happen if I went over there? Just like the fact that banning someone for it would also raise some questions. Alright, let's see. I mean, I could go this way and over there, but I could also try to see if we can defeat a certain boss at this point. You know, I think I want to see how do I get Summer Smithing Stone 4. Thanks. Let's take a look here. Elden Ring Smithing Stone 4. Right, and here it's going to say, hey, you can buy it by using purchase it by some smithing stone, bell bearing that. Where to find it? Found in a chest just hidden from. God damn it! What the? I know where I need to go. By the way, I can actually fully upgrade my rapier. However, there are one problem with it. I would have to go back to the Altus Plateau. Me having to go there would be concerning. Essentially, I would have to go over here somewhere. Now, let's think about this. We could go... nah. There's something else we should do. We're gonna go to a fortress. Oh, there are some things significant under the city. But where we need to go is... Do you remember that there are a sealed tunnel near the city? Essentially, to actually explore the sealed tunnel, you have to remove an illusory wall. And in that tunnel, you'll quickly find a chest that has a bell bearing that you're gonna want. Because it has the Smithing Stone 3 and 4. A sealed tunnel. That's why I said sealed tunnel. Hello, bear. Hello, bear. Now there should actually be a merchant around here. Yeah, right here.
customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way. Welcome. Value, please. I'm hungry.
Fine, I'll buy something from him. Sure, we'll sell that. Sell this and that. Then we'll buy these. Damn it, I can't buy that now. Let's see. I just never knew that. I forgot because of my long time ago. Beast liver. Sliver of meat. Well, here's the thing. These could very well be toxic for humans. Plus, the fact that he has a finger makes me question where he got the other meat from. Especially since he has the same amount of fingers as he has of the other meat. Yeah, that's questionable. Hello! So are you gonna fight me? Well, he was going to fight me, but... Oh, there you are. Leave him alone! He's special! Nice! Why did I kill it? Well, I think it was, it would have been cruel to make him stay there and be stuck for eternity. Consider it a mercy kill. I'll just watch it for 2 minutes and walk it away, leaving it alive. So you'd leave it to starve to death? I've seen someone starve to death. It is sad. Alright. Oh, there it is. My weapon is way too strong and I love it. If you are gonna hide behind a shield, so am I. So yeah, I've actually decided I'm going to try to avoid having them just die from poison. And instead just have the poison do some of the work instead of all of it. Alright. This is not what I want at all! This did not go the way I intended it to! And gotcha! So, are you happy now, Daniel? No, not Daniel. Well, hello, Daniel! I'm just kidding. So are you happy now, Callie? I didn't actually, well, I didn't kill it with a counter. Sure, I did do a lot of damage to it through counter, but I didn't kill it through counter. And yeah, I suck with names, and I always said, kill boss without counter, and then we'll talk. Why would I do that? The boss has more health than me and does more damage than me. Why wouldn't I use every non-exploited method of killing it? Let me guess, someday you want me to stream Bloodborne and see how it then goes. Because you expect things to go poorly. Here's the thing, I almost beat New Game Plus without dying a single time. What I ended up dying to was the asshole magician near the end of the game. You know, the one that constantly spams AoE attacks and homing attacks. I unfortunately ended up dying to him one time. I survived everything else without dying a single time. Oh, and I've also gotten platinum in Bloodborne. Wouldn't be surprised by that with your addiction to Bloodborne. It's a good game! And it's also an easy game, well, not easy game, but it's the easiest Soulsborne game to platinum. You don't have to do anything insane to platinum that game. Well, you do have to beat the game 3 times. But if you can beat the game once, then beating it a second time isn't that hard. If you however can't beat it once, then yes, then that is hard. Alright. So the hardest thing about this fight was actually hitting the... Are you kidding me? He's stuck there again! So that is actually a consistent glitch. I thought that it was just a one-time glitch. But no, it's a consistent glitch. Alright, let's go over here. By the way, Callie, did you see when I killed the Crystallian in the cave? Because you saw first that, well, you might have seen that I started out fighting it and all my attacks bounced off. But you can actually do so your attacks don't bounce off. By the way, if you look at its health, you'll see that the tick goes down really fast. But that's because it has both poison and... ouch. Poison and rot. Alright, did you see that I started being able to attack through its armor? So its armor no longer made my attacks bounce off? Because, but yeah, that is an interesting exploit. Because it can be used against, I think, all Crystallians.
Ah, I did you, man. Oh, well done. I knew it now. Go ahead.
Steel dagger, not very useful, supposedly.
Well, under the even the which is why just you. Ah, would you like? I see bright. Enter, and who knows? What say you? Very well, very. I knew. I shall hold.
By the way, it's kind of important to say yes to enter his service.
I've much. Right there. I've much.
The reason it's important to enter his service is because you get a really good reward for it in the end. You get an ancient dragon smithing stone. But you had to go really far and do specific things to complete the quest. You had to go really far in the game to complete the quest. You see, you had to defeat Market the second mandatory time. That is when you complete the quest. These are stronger. You know, if they stopped yelling at me, if these guys stopped yelling at me, then they would actually stand a chance against me. Someone needs to tell them, you don't yell at the enemy and then try to fight them. You fight them, and then maybe you yell at them while you fight them.
I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The saw indeed, it is of one must be a true and stole. I'm said I haven't the of the great Kenneth now. Or a true.
I know who you can actually get him to serve under. You know that woman with the axes? You can actually get him to serve under her. And now we have done so, we can... Well, we're gonna go up against the boss. Well, not straight away, in fact. We're gonna do some other things first. Luckily, the Scion isn't here anymore. I had him die to poison and rot. Interesting. Well, I definitely went the wrong way. Really? This is easy? Why? Well, going down there is interesting. Because what you find down there is something where if you don't know what is down there, it is actually disturbing that it's that you find it there. Have you seen what is under the castle? Under Stormvale Castle? Oh, alright. Let me guess, this is gonna break. Nope, it's not. Ten arrows? That wasn't even worth the time. Last time I were here, I remember it going wrong. Ha! Take that, you rat! Yeah, I don't know how much of an insult it is. Wait, what? You mean that tunnel system under storm? Tunnel system under storm? Not really, because it's not a tunnel system. By the way, I don't know about you, but I kind of hope that there are a lot of I actually hope we are going to be able to find mimics in the DLC. I know that's something weird to hope for, but I really hope that there are actually mimics in the DLC. Alright, I think we're talking about the same, yeah. What is your opinion? Do you hope that there are mimics in the DLC, or do you hope there aren't? And gotcha! But yeah, I hope that there are mimics just to freak people out and keep them on edge. Because the trap chests in this game, they aren't worrisome. What are we talking about? Those trap chests are almost rewarding. Ancestor Spirit area? No, I'm talking about the ones from Dark Souls. You know, the ones that, yeah, chest mimics. That's the ones I'm talking about. The ones that grab you, and then most people don't know that you can actually push two buttons on your controller repeatedly to quickly get out of the mimic. Yeah, imagine if they made grace mimics, and chest mimics, and even door mimics. Just to mess with people. The door mimics would have to be more revealing than other mimics though. No, easier to recognize. Because those would just be cool. Cruel, but funny. Imagine finding a boss and finally finding a rest spot to get destroyed. Alright, that would be unfair. I think the manner in which I would think it would be... Oh boy. It would be fair, it would be different. Ha! So you want me to kill that thing without countering? Fine, there you go. Actually, that's where you're very wrong. Dark Souls is usually fair. It's hard, but fair. Most of the scenarios in which you'd say that it isn't fair can be chalked down to the player not having learned. In that scenario, do you know how many ways there are to counter her? She has one heart attack. Once you get used to fighting her, then she's actually... she's actually pretty easy to deal with the exception of her one heart attack. Flowing water is easy to dodge if you know how to. I've seen videos on how to dodge it, and I'm just unable to do so. I'm not kidding. I've seen a ton of videos that says, this is how you do it. And the problem with it is, when she starts using it, it's often in the middle of one of my attacks. Meaning that I don't have the time to get away. And if I don't have the time to get away, and I can't just regularly dodge it, then yeah, what am I supposed to do? Cry and beg for mercy? I've tried that, she didn't listen to me. I've tried that too. Usually doesn't work out for me. Damn, I love the fact that this weapon hits as fast as it does. So unfortunately, I was unable to use my counter on that one. Damn it! I like my counter. Well, that was easy. A cracked pot and a cracked pot. I'm actually wondering how in the world is it that those pot creatures are even created. We know how they supposedly grow up, which is rather sinister. Why does this room even exist? Interesting. I think I might have overly upgraded my weapon at this point. Interesting. Wait, is this? Nice! So at this point we actually have the resources to fight the Godskin duo. Many hours before we face them. If he wants to try to attack me like that, I'm just gonna make him embarrassed and kill him by stabbing him in the back. Really? You're gonna throw rocks at me? Mana tower shield. But there are no mana here. Interesting. Well, I mean, that's a nice amount of runes. Imagine if destroying that painting actually gave something. And people had just not done it until now. That would have been kind of cool to discover something new. Well, unfortunately, there aren't going to be much left to discover once once Red Bull is done with the DLC. That's kind of why they shouldn't be allowed to do it, but From Software don't get that part of the community. And it seems to be the only thing they don't get. Welcome back! Oh, wait, doesn't she have the key to get in? But welcome back. Nope. So yeah, we are now approaching the area that you called the tunnel system. That really isn't a tunnel system. she does, but she's also carrying a baby on her shoulder. So I just try to open it as quickly as I can. Oh, nice. Well, it's good to help family. It's also good to spend time with family. You never know how long they're there, so it's always important to appreciate them. But yeah, this isn't actually tunnels. It's more the lower part of... Holy! Well, you're dead. So that enemy was so big that the game needed to despawn it. Interesting. Rancor call. By the way, some people have a theory that the DLC will have a lot of death magic in it. Because a lot of the death magic in the main game supposedly has 2 death spells. But all of the death spells are supposedly bad. Ah! Alright, it is now inflicted with both poison. Damn it! Well, at least it is going to die. Ha! We gotcha! And we got a golden seed from it. I didn't actually expect that. Nice! Let's see. Why death magic though? It's an odd thing to add. Also, death spells are bad because once the bar fills up, just die. No, that's death blight magic. There are literally 2 spells in the game that are literally considered to be death magic, and they aren't very good, but it makes sense to have it. Prince of Death's posture. Interesting. Yeah, let me show you. If we go into inventory, then go to spells. Yeah, this one. Sorcery of the Servant of Death. Some vengeful spirits that chase down foes, charging enhances proficiency. Yeah. Ancient Death Hex. Once thought lost, this ancient Death Hex was rediscovered by Necromancer Garrus. Oh, don't leave just yet. We still got another 23 to 33 minutes to go. But yeah, I guess it has been a while since since you played the game. Oh, and here's the thing. Deathblight don't work on NPCs. Well, no, it does work on NPCs. What is it doesn't work on? Oh, right, it's madness that don't work on enemies. Madness don't work on enemies because it only works on players. So madness is actually completely useless in PvE. Ah, interesting. Question, why in the world would I go that way this time? I can fast travel. Wait, why am I even... There we go. I had absolutely no reason to go the way I was going. By the way, we might actually not use this dagger, no, this rapier for the entire playthrough. This is just our first weapon. There are a second weapon we can get later. But if we get that weapon, there are one negative. Poison will no longer be part of our build if we get that weapon. And if you're wondering why it will no longer be a part of our build, that's because we can't actually infuse the dagger we're going to get with anything. Alright, so... Chat, how many tries do you have to use against the boss? Daniel has already bet that it's going to be... wait, no, we're not going up against it yet. We actually have to do something first. Alright. Hey! Could you not? I'm trying to stab you to death. I was trying to stab that ugly fellow to death and he really did not like it. I can't imagine why. Dying to me is a great order. You should be happy. Alright, maybe it's not about the dying part. Well, then meeting me.
You were a fine warrior. Your mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you. Well, tarnished, I am the I'm here by decree of my for how utter this graft is tainted them.
Yeah, sure.
I ask you call the winds run foul. I'm certain for apologies as fellow tarnished down whatever road. Apologies as fellow tarnished, we must each fall down whatever road.
Well, it's pretty certain that it's telling us the exact same thing, so yeah. But why would the Greys actually tell us to go and kill Mikola? Thinking about it, that doesn't actually make much sense. Hello, ugly! Fine! I'm gonna heal myself. You know, it's not gonna help your case. Alright, I already have the advantage. And yeah, I'm not actually trying to back off. Damn it! I'm not trying to run away from him, but he's forcing me to.
I am the Lord of all that is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
No, you won't, because you're dead. And we've unlocked a great rune. As if that actually matters. Yeah, alright, nice. So yeah, the great runes, while they are good, they are also very unnecessary. Oh well, we can level up, so let's do that. Really, I can only level up once? I probably have enough to level up again. Yeah, there we go. And really? Fine. Alright, so we now have a decent amount of health. Not as much as I would like.
A pathetic excuse. Oh, he got utterly though. He had.
By the way, once I get the DLC, I'm not gonna skip through any of the dialogue, so don't worry about that. It's just that I don't need to go through all of the dialogue again. Yeah, here you can't actually attack anything. Wait, we already have 10 healing items? That's odd. Well, I guess we found enough of them fast. Alright, so there are a few things we can do. I guess we now need to go back. Oh, right. Time to fight someone that is going to be really easy considering the build that I have. Oh. I guess not. So maybe I actually have to activate it?
I'm glad you took those who all the more. Shh. Those all the more.
Alright. Now let's ask ourselves something. What do we want to do next? And let's kill the summoner. He actually noticed that we didn't fight it. So I'm gonna go and fight it! Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this guy using this. Yeah, no, that's not gonna stop me or my damage. In fact, you may die before I find you. Oh, there you are. Ha! You thought you could stop me? Of course you can't. Now there's actually something around here that we're gonna want to find. Yeah, this is the right one. You see, if you see that there are turtles near it, you're gonna find the right talisman. The talisman allows you to get back stamina faster. And for anyone wondering, so far the hardest playthrough I've had to do, that was actually... It's unexpected what was the hardest one. That was the magic one. People say, oh, that's the easiest in the game. Well, if you look up how to do everything, or you know the exact combinations, then yeah. But if you don't know the exact combinations, then it's going to be one of the hardest playthroughs you're going to have. So it actually just comes down to knowledge of the game. Isn't that most of the game? Eh, kinda? Not really, but also kinda. Going this way would be possible for us, but it's not something we want to do. Well, I guess that Kelly left. That's too bad. Ha! Wait, seriously? So I tagged it so much that I was actually able to poise break it. I had no interest in fighting those birds. Body is gone. But yeah, I really don't like that From Software deliberately take out a lot of the exploration stuff and the community working together to find out different things about the game. And instead just have Red Bull show the entire thing. It sucks. It really does.
Now I can I?
Anything here? Are you telling me I have to continue? Yeah, no. That can't be it. Have I really... damn. So I haven't died this entire stream, which is kind of surprising to me. Alright, so what I want to do now is go here, then this way, then up here. But I could also go this way, over here, and then over to Rani. Because we actually have to do her questline this time around. And no, we don't have much of a choice if you want a certain weapon. And I'm gonna try to go after Rani before we get to a certain point this time. Before we go up against her mother. Because she'll actually ask us to not fight her mom. Alright.
Well, I presume. Oh, I am an old so here perhaps.
Strength and armament? Sure. Improving guard boost just a little bit more. If we got 6,000, then we should definitely get this one. This one's 1,600, so that gets us up to 4,000. 4,800. 5,400.
Something else. Oh, when I'm up, if you come too close, I am after all. You don't know how.
Brave Tarnished. This territory, when the Rhea look after Levelkarian, I conject is why unless you wish. I've explained of the enchant, whatever you do.
I'll be fine. So yeah, as long as you stay to the left side, it's actually kind of easy to avoid this. Made it! See? That was easy. Now, if you want something really good, you need to right away turn to the right here. Damn it! And we've now won against it. Alright, so fighting these one-on-ones is doable for us. But if we had to fight more than one at a time, we're doomed. Yeah, Glintstone Craftsman cookbook is what you'd want. Let me show you why. Freezing Pot. See, Freezing Pot can use to stun Melania. Oh, by the way, Sleep Pot, we got that very early on. Now the thing is, what we want to do here is very simple. We want to get all the way to the left side. Don't take any of the items, they are all traps. And I do mean they are all traps. You see an item on the ground in this area? Avoid it. Whew. There was no item there and it still ended up being a trap. Yeah, I decided it was not worth taking the risk against that one. And I'll tell you why. That's why. Well, I'll show you why. This is how close to Son of Grace you were. So finding that thing, not worth it. Oh, by the way, this area has one of the better weapons in the game. If you're using a mix of dexterity and magic, then this is probably one of the best locations to go to in the game. Not right here, but an area near where we are. Oh, right, this area. And gotcha! Huh, well, nice! By the way, you don't have to worry about the traps. If you just keep running, you'll be fine. In this scenario, keep running. No! Well, that was the only death this entire stream. Because we are actually out of time. Well, we're 4 minutes overtime. That also means that Daniel was wrong about his guess. He thought I'd actually die against Godfrey. Godfrey the Crafted. Alright, so apparently storming ahead is a bad idea. Ha! And gotcha! By the way, if you want a good weapon, go that way instead, and then jump down on a house. You get a really good weapon out of it. And gotcha! And I timed it perfect! So yeah, as you can see, the best way to handle it is actually just... Really? And please kick him off the edge. Fine. If that's how you're gonna do it, that's how we're gonna do it. But yeah, I said to go from the other way, and then jump down on a building. Wait, it might be that building down there? So I might have been wrong. Alright, how far away are we from a site of grace? I remember there being one nearby, but I'm not finding any. And we're approaching the last stretch before we get to a boss that we might actually have trouble with. Sure, we could exploit the boss and really easily beat it that way, but I'm not going to do that. The reason I'm not going to exploit the boss is because I'm not a fan of exploits. But you're exploiting the game yourself. I would kinda disagree. Alright! You know, I could just break its poise and fight it that way. But I feel like that would be that would just be bullying the enemy at that point. I don't need to bully the enemy, so let's not. Yeah, this is the better way to handle this area. Because otherwise you're just gonna get shot at from all sides. And that's no fun. Ah, that one had extra runes, I think. Ha! You're gonna team up on me? I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Now here's the problem. Unless the Stake of America is right up here, it's a pain in the ass then. No. Alright, good. Really? Stop! Wait, what? Could you stop spamming your damn magic? And gotcha! Whew! Now that was... It was not easy, but it wasn't extremely hard either. Somehow my only death has been to something completely avoidable. Should I go for more health? I mean, with my current build, being able to last longer is actually our main concern. So, I think I should. Is it a cowardly build? Hell yeah! Alright. No! Well, time to add another test to the counter. However, I think we actually scared the dragon away. What? Then you shouldn't count the death. I should. That was not a bullshit death. It was one of my own making. I could just have healed, and I could just have gone after dodging the attack instead of trying to run away from it. What I did was stupid. The only deaths I have chosen to not count is one where the death was outright unfair. And that death was not unfair. That was completely of my own making. Did my phone start to ring? No. Did an attack completely miss and then end up killing me anyway? No. I got hit fair and square by an attack. And I died because I had not healed. Alright. But yeah, we have to go with Ronan's quest line this time around. And that's because part of her quest line unlocks the Lake of Rot. And we have to get to the Lake of Rot. Lake of Rot to be able to get the Rot Dagger. Hello, Ronnie.
A tarnished here. Thou must have some business in mind to come all this way. Though I have no memory of inking thee an invitation. No reason in particular thou claimest. Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this encounter. Wilt thou enter into my service? I am the witch Rani. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path, that I might one day upend the whole of it, and rid the world of all that came before. Well, has that roused thy interest?
She actually wants to destroy the entire world?
I see. Thou art a root I require anticipate. Good, there is. I would have thee. I have called. And heed not. I am sure. Speak without needs not. And it hath been a path. Speak thou needs. It hath been a.
Alright, nice. Now, we're unfortunately done for tonight. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Remember to follow me on Twitter and Twitter, subscribe to me on YouTube, like the video, comment on it, and share around. And thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye!